are the 5 laziest ways to start making money online. What's up, family? Your guy is here once again. I'm back with the ultimate guide to the laziest ways to make money online, especially for my friends in Africa, in Asia, and in fact, anywhere that you can have internet access, virtually everywhere in the world now. But you must have a vision to go global. Now, in the last video, I talked about the importance of you earning in dollars other than just in your local currency, and quite a lot of persons responding to that video. I said, okay, I'm going to put up this to help a lot of us. We all want financial freedom, right? Working from anywhere, making serious money into your bank account with minimal effort. Of course, you have some business or things that you are doing and you just want something by the side that is going to help you. So we're going to be looking at how you can achieve this. And as your favorite entrepreneurial guru, I'm going to be talking from the financial point of view and as a business coach advisor also. I'm about to drop some serious gems that can help you get between $30 to $100 on a daily basis. I tell you, no fluff, no surveys, just real strategies. And you need to pay attention to this. To help us on this, I've got an awesome rating system to break down each method. So with this, we look at the online opportunities, and then we're going to be looking at the learning curve. What is the learning curve? How long until you are making a decent cash with this system? Well, the shorter, the lazier. The next one is the fulfillment. That is how much work you need to do to deliver what you are selling. The simpler, the lazier. Then the next thing you have to look as a business person is scalability. That is, how easy is it to grow your earnings without piling on more work? In this one, high is good. The next is the startup capital. How much cash do you need to get started? The lower is lazier, all right? Risk level, how much stress and potential loss are you prone to? Low is definitely lazier. So right now, let us dive into these money-making opportunities. Number one, it's freelancing. This is all about leveraging on your own skills online. You want to think about skills like video editing, social media management, graphic design, copywriting, or even developing a website. In this, you get to call the shots. You pick your project and you set up your schedules. With the recent content boom online, everybody's creating a content here and there. There's a high demand for video editors, making it a prime skill to master. And I tell you, it's pretty simple to do. I just remember when I started, I edit all my videos myself. I learned the skill. The video you're watching now, I remember the very first videos, man, they were terrible. But every time I'm a very busy person, but I want to use this as a side hustle. So I learned the skill myself. If I want to monetize it, I can always go out there now and advertise that I am a video editor. Now let's go to the table and rate this particular. So the learning curve for this, you need about 6 months to learn. You will need to build approximately about 6 months. YouTube is your best friend here for tutorials. The next is fulfillment. With the natural part, this is pretty hard. Dealing with clients can be a hustle, especially with endless revisions. Patience is key. The next, scalability. To a very good extent, it is limited. Your income is tied to your time, so you will need to charge higher rates or build a team to truly scale. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr can help you build your client base. Then the startup capital, practically zero. If you've got your computer and internet, you are set. Free tools like Canva, CapCut, ChatGPT can help you get started easily. The risk level is very low overall. Minimal upfront cost, direct payments per project. The main risk is inconsistent income initially because clients have to know you, rate you, and you get more clients from referrals. So overall, freelancing is a solid start, but it's not the laziest. The next one, which I want you to pay attention to, is the Airbnb arbitrage. This is very beautiful. This is an art of renting properties long term and then subletting them in short term on platforms like Airbnb. You become the middleman, profiting from price differences. As a matter of fact, it's a very good way to generate passive income without owning property, as long as you can get green light from the landlord. Now, let me just break it down. Take, for instance, for those people in Nigeria, you want to go into this kind of business, you move to a state where cost of renting houses is not so high, especially states where you have state-owned universities that are running postgraduate programs and things like that. You can approach the landlord of a very beautiful building and tell them you want to take a lease. Now, that building or the block of flats may be going for as much as 200, 300,000, depending on the location. Now, you are going to go into a long lease agreement with the landlord. In that, instead of saying you want to rent these apartments for a year, you are telling them you are going to lease for a period of 10 years. You know that you're going to be talking of bulk amount of money, and well, who doesn't need money in this period? So let's say, just for example, I go into a state in Nigeria, the Kwara state, preferably maybe I go to Ilorin, then I'm going to be looking for houses that are close to the state-owned university, because your target here is maybe to target the postgraduate students and so on, because that's the people that have the money that you're looking for. So I look for buildings there. Probably the rentals, maybe as at the time of speaking, you could get a rental for about 300,000 naira per annum. You're going to be talking to the landlord and telling them you want to lease the place for at least a period of 10 years. So they might agree to give you that lease for that period of time. Just ensure that it is between 5 to 10 years. 300 times 10, so we're talking about close to 3 million naira. Now, one thing that is important here is this: you must have a written lease agreement with the landlord and let them know what you want to do. You might not have to explain the whole detail. Let them know that you'll be taking care of the place and different set of people might be coming in from time to time. Now, once you've done this, you need to put the place in order, furnish it, put beddings, put furnitures and every other thing. Make it comfortable for what a postgraduate student really want. So you have students coming from outside the state, maybe from Lagos, from Port Harcourt, coming to that state for postgraduate studies. Now, when they come, they want to stay in a place. So what you're going to be doing is, each room, you're going to be letting it out for maybe 50,000 naira. If you have 3 bedrooms inside that flat, what you're going to do, you're going to touch up each room, put beds, maybe TV, and every other thing that will make them comfortable. You have a common sitting room for them. You're going to be letting out each room for maybe 50,000 naira. They have a kitchen where they can cook and things. Remember, this is like shortlet. They are not going to stay there forever, so they come shortly for their program, go back. It's cheaper for them to do that than to go rent the hotels. So you see some postgraduate students coming in for their exams, maybe they're just to stay 5-10 days, and they look at, instead of going to the hotel and spend 20,000 naira a day, why don't you just pay 50,000 and then you can cook and do everything like that? Is that not a smart way to do business? You don't own the property, but remember, in this one, you must have some written documents with the landlord and let them know what you're going to be doing. I leave you to do the math to know how profitable this is. This is big. Let's go put it on our table and see how it scales. So we have the Airbnb arbitrage. For the learning curve, we have low, because you need to use about 1 to 3 months to learn. You will need to learn the platform, local regulations, and property management. Finding the right properties near tourist spots or universities is very crucial. Then the next one is fulfillment. For fulfillment, it's medium. Medium difficulty, because while it can be hands-off, you will still deal with guest inquiries, check-ins, and cleaning. For fulfillment, you can have management softwares like Guesty or Hostfully that can help you streamline some of these things. Or better still, you can get a very good agent or lawyer that will help you in drafting some of these conditions. Then the next thing is scalability. Under scalability, we say it is very high, because once you own one, you can go establish others in different states. There is no holding you. You can scale beyond the state in which you are to other parts. And then we'll look at the startup capital. For startup capital as well, this is the big one, because you will need money for the lease, you will need money for the furnitures, you will need money for cleaning service. You are talking anything between the range of 5 million to 10 million. But I think it's a very good investment to venture into. And then when we talk about the risk level, for the risk level, we consider it as medium, because one, you would have made some necessary arrangements with the owners of the properties you have good lawyers agreement and so on, just because of the high cost of starting. That's why we say risk level high. If not, it should be very low. So Airbnb is a lazy way to make money, but it can be lazier. Let's look at another method, that is the eBay shop. An eBay shop is a fantastic way to make money online because you can sell products online to a lot of persons, whether those products are personally made by you or you can get somebody who is producing and then sell on eBay. You can also get some other stores that are not even within your vicinity, make a contract with them, and you can sell their products on eBay. I have a platform like that also. With millions of users, eBay gives access to a massive market without you needing a physical store. So the money that you're going to be using to rent a store, create a store on eBay, target your own location. If it's in Africa or you want to sell worldwide, you can just simply set your own online store. Let's look at our rating table and see how it fares. So we're looking at eBay stores. The learning curve for this is low. Within just about 2 weeks, you can learn the process. It's straightforward. You just need to research popular products in your niche, create an account, and start sourcing. As a matter of fact, there are a lot of YouTube channels that explains how you can be successful. The next one is fulfillment. Under fulfillment, we'll consider it as medium. If you are not using the full automation of the eBay platform, you might have to handle fulfillment yourself. You learn how to handle customers' returns and so on and so forth. But you see, learning how to do it is very simple. Go on YouTube, quite a number of videos that will help you. Under scalability, we consider it as high because you can increase the number of niches that you have, get more products, sell more products. There is no limit to the number of eBay stores that you can have. And with the experience from eBay, you can go into Shopify, you can go into Amazon and so on. But the basic skills you need to learn. And it's very easy. That's why we consider it as low learning curve. For the startup capital, we consider it as low. You might not need to have capital yourself, but you might need to pay for one or two softwares that will help you to get it done properly. So maybe about $200 to $500 will be good, except for where you are keeping the inventory yourself. Then you will need much more than that. Now the risk level, we consider the risk level medium. If you are stocking up yourself, then you stand the risk of stocks being held in your hand for so long. Otherwise, if you source from online platforms, you might not be carrying any risk at all. So overall, eBay is a very good contender for lazy money, but there's more. I told you number 5 is a boom, but let's consider the fourth one. The fourth one is affiliate marketing. This is all about promoting other people's products or services, and you are earning a commission from every sale that is made from your unique link. And you earn without handling products or doing anything like customer service. You see, this is one big way that a lot of persons are making money online. You copy their link, once register on their platform, they give you a link. With that link, you can post it on your Facebook. Every other advert materials is given to you, and you can pretty well create your own also. So here we go, affiliate marketing. The learning curve, it's low, because you can learn this within a day or two. And of course, there are a lot of resources on YouTube that you can leverage on to learn this. And most of them come with recommendation on which platform you can leverage on, like Amazon Associate, ClickBank, or Impact. You have platforms like Konga, Jumia, and so on that you can leverage on as far as affiliate marketing is concerned. So when we talk about fulfillment, it's very easy. Once your link is up, you can start promoting the link and you watch the request coming in and your money begins to flow. Scalability, well, this is very high because you can promote as many affiliate links as you want, and then you watch the ones that perform the most and promote them more. How about the startup capital? We can consider this very low because for you to scale fast, you might just need about $250 so that you can get some people to help you promote your link. Once they've started and people know how to get to your link, I tell you the sales will start coming in. And when we talk about the risk level is low because you don't have so much high startup costs, you are not keeping inventory, all you're doing is pushing your link, and you are not concerned whether the products are being returned by the customers or anything. You are home and dry. Just keep on creating content that will help you promote your link. So affiliate marketing is definitely a lazy favorite, but I have saved the best for last. I want you to only pay attention here because this is where you make the money as quickly as possible. And this has to do with trading forex funded accounts with tested EA. This is the ultimate lazy way for those with global mindset. Imagine trading a global market with capital that is not yours, and the capital is provided by a reputable broker. I'm not talking about prop firms now. I'm talking of brokers that are highly regulated, just like the Axi Select. You are leveraging on the principle we call OPM, that is other people's money, and also on OPE, other people's experience, because you'll be leveraging on the power of an expert advisor, or what we call an auto trader, or what many persons call robots, to trade the funds that you are given by this broker. It's just about smart passive income without the burden of building your own capital from scratch. So let's go look at the rectangle. So here the learning curve is low. It is low because the Axi Funded Traders program is designed for a clear pathway. With a tested EA like HedgePro, the learning is primarily understanding the EA settings and managing risk, rather than manual trading strategies. And for the HedgePro, there are adequate support to help you understand the setting. In fact, it comes already preset. Fulfillment. This is extremely easy. Once your HedgePro EA is set up on your Axi funded account, it executes trade itself automatically. You are not manually placing orders or dealing with the day-to-day market analysis. Is truly hands-off trading. The scalability is high. As you progress through Axi's program, you can access increasing larger funded accounts, potentially reaching up to $1 million US. The EA handles the increased volume, making scaling seamless. The startup cost, very low, because Axi Select allows you to start with a minimum of $200, but to get funded, you need to have an equity of $500. Remember, this is still your money, it's not a cost to you. It is still your money because you can ask for it at any time and withdraw into your account. The only cost that you will have to incur is the cost of the EA, which is just about $30 monthly and $200 annually. But the good thing now is that there's a special promo that is going on that you can have the HedgePro EA for free for 30 days upon registration and funding your Axi Select account with a minimum of $200. With that, you are going to get 30 days free usage of the EA. This significantly reduces your initial investment risk. The risk level is low. We consider it low with the smart EA management. While forex trading always involves risk, using a tested EA on a funded account mitigates personal capital risk. You are trading with a broker's capital, and the EA is designed to follow predefined strategies to manage potential drawdowns. The promo offers a risk-free trial of the EA, further lowering your entry risk. So if you are looking for an ultimate low-effort, high-potential way of making money online with evidence of people that are already getting involved, that had no prior knowledge of the forex trading and they are scaling, getting funded, then you need to consider getting an Axi funded account and using the HedgePro EA. It is an absolute game changer. It's a strategy for passive income that can truly grow your wealth, no matter how busy you are. If you register through our link today, you get that 30 days free usage of the EA. That's your shortcut to automated income with almost no trading stress. Evidently, from the people that you've seen on the screen, these are people that took advantage of the platform and are progressively building their wealth using other people's money and other people's experience by taking advantage of the technology as provided by the HedgePro EA. And of course, the HedgePro EA can be used on any account. You can just get it and use. It's just about $30 a month, $200 per annum. Use it for a month and see how it performs and decide whether to go on using it to your own advantage. These are the 5 laziest ways to start making money online, especially if you are in Africa with a global ambition. So right now, if you want to start making money while you sleep, pick one, focus on it for 30 days and stay consistent with it. Don't just do it one day, 2 days. The challenge with many persons is that they are not able to stay. You do this, then you jump to this, then you jump to this. You are not being consistent. And just as I highlighted, if you want the most passive, automated and scalable routes. Get a free Axi funded account. There's no registration fee, there's nothing, just fund your own account. That is all. And then you get to use the HedgePro EA for free to start making money in the forex market without trading manually. So right now, click on the link in the description box or on the link in the pinned message in the comment section. The earlier you start, the earlier the money flows. If you are about building your wealth from Africa to the rest of the world. If you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, why don't you click on the subscribe link and also click on the like button so that you will get more information like this. We'll be talking on stocks, how do you grow your finances generally, how you make money, manage money, and multiply money. I'll be looking forward to seeing you in the next one and you joining the group where more trainings will be held on this opportunity, especially the funded forex account. Once again, it's your friend and partner Olushola Popola, chartered accountant, investment advisor, and also a life coach. See you at the very top. Cheers.
Waking up at dawn, light breaking through, chasing dreams, no time to lose. In this race we strive and grind, motivation fuels the mind. Gonna rise up, we won't fall, breaking barriers through it all. Step by step our journey's clear, success is closer, don't you fear. Challenges we face headstrong in this rhythm.